Hey everybody, I'm Cody Flynn and welcome to a very special edition of Cody's Corner, and quite frankly one I didn't really want to do but kind of felt obligated to do as a movie fan. On Monday, August 11th, Robin Williams, one of the greatest actors of all time in my opinion, was found dead in his home after apparent suicide after hanging himself. And I was heartbroken when I first broke the news, and today we're not going to look ahead to what's coming up, we're not going to look back at what I've seen, but instead we're going to pay tribute to what I think is one of the finest actors that ever walked this planet in Robin Williams. A lot of us were first introduced to Robin Williams back in the late 70s and early 80s on the cult classic TV show Mork and Mindy, in which Robin Williams played an alien who comes from outer space and adapts to Earth's lifestyle. From that moment on, Robin Williams had the definition of a comedic genius, and he went on to garner that reputation, especially in the 1990s with hit movies such as Mrs. Doubtfire and Hook. But perhaps one of Robin Williams' greatest achievements of his career was in the Disney classic film Aladdin, in which he voiced the genie and was widely considered one of the greatest pieces of voice acting in the history of animation. Williams went on to, in the latest years, to have some also in the greatest comedic works in movies like RV and Night at the Museum. But what separated Williams from being a really good actor, being a great actor, was his work on the dramatic side as well. In 1987, we got an Oscar-nominated performance from Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. And 2 years later, he was Oscar nominated again for Dead Poets Society. And in 1998, he finally won that Oscar with a Best Supporting Actor win in Good Will Hunting. In 2007, August Rush hit the screen and has quickly become one of the most beloved films of Williams. Robin Williams is one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. For me personally, I remember the first time I saw Aladdin, and as a Disney fan, I was just blown away. I laughed at every minute the genie was on the screen because he was just so funny. But as I grew up, I began to really appreciate what Williams did behind the screen. And I really began to become one of the biggest fans of him, really of any actor that I can think of right now. And in my senior year of high school, in our English class, we actually had a thing for Dead Poets Society, and we actually, every day or every week, we would say something like Carpe Diem, which was one of the themes for the movie. And you know, we've really bonded with that film and really connected with it. So Williams has always held a special place in my heart, but I can't help but think that this guy had it all. He had fame, he had fortune, he had anything you can ever want in this world, and yet he still felt empty. He still felt like he needed something to fill something that was missing. Listen, if you're struggling with depression out there like Williams is, listen, there's hope, and that hope is found in Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the only thing that can give you purpose. He's the one that can fill you and give you the reason to live. So Robin Williams, I'm heartbroken to see that you're gone, but I send out all my thoughts and prayers to his friends and family. And like he said in Aladdin when he sang the hit song, Friend Like Me, you ain't never had a friend like me. Well, Robin Williams, the world will never see another friend like you.